Living with a narcissist or spending long amounts of time with a narcissist, you're going to find, or you probably already have found, that a day with a narcissist is not the same as 2 days or another day. No 2 days are the same with a narcissist. You quickly learn that it's challenging and emotionally draining. Whilst it might feel amazing one moment, but that's just it, it's just moments. But the majority of the time, it is draining. And you quickly learn that actually there isn't anything substantial here. But for those of you that are wanting to find out more what a typical day looks like for a narcissist, this is what I'm going to be talking about. Because many people are wondering, what is it like? How do I know someone is a narcissist? In this video, this is what we're going to talk about. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So, what does a typical day with a narcissist look like? Now, many of us struggle to understand this. Those of us who perhaps maybe have not spent long amounts of time with a narcissist. Maybe we don't even know what one is. Maybe we are feeling that perhaps maybe we living or spending significant amount of time with a narcissist can be challenging, emotionally draining, to say the least. And narcissists have a pattern of behavior which is characterized for a need of admiration. There's a lack of empathy, there's a lack of support, and they require attention that is all about them because it's all about self-importance. And understanding what a day looks like with a narcissist will help you to navigate these interactions and recognize the signs. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the morning routine throughout the day, the evening routine, and coping strategies. But my friends, just before I get into the video, I just want to say that I do go live on this channel every single Tuesday, and I think we're well into season 3 right now. So in these live streams, we talk about a whole host of things. Usually there is a topic that we like to discuss, and it's very interesting. And I really would like to get to know your point of view as well. It is a fun vibe. You know, we do get to talk about a lot. And if you would like to join the discussion, please know that it's every Tuesday, 9 p.m. UK time. But you can also check on the community tab because I do post out there when I'm going to go live. So yeah, I'd love to see you there, guys. So the typical day for a narcissist. Ultimately, what we would say is that they are energy vampires, drawing in emotional bloodline. But the thing is, it's going to look different for every single one of us, and no 2 days are the same. So let's look at the morning mood. Okay, my friends, let's look at the morning mood and what's going to happen with a narcissist in the morning and how they perceive their day. Of course, there's going to be an initial mood assessment, right? You're going to be trying to gauge the narcissist's mood, how they are feeling, what's going on, because it will set the tone for the entire day. Or perhaps not. Maybe this is very interchangeable too. So this may be pleasant and charming if they feel admired, if their needs are being met, you are being nice, you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. They might even feel irritable and dismissive if they feel ignored or slighted in some way. They will typically focus on themselves. Conversations will really revolve around them and what they are doing during the day and how perhaps maybe you can be used to help them around their needs and their plans and their feelings. And what you'll find is there is a noticeable lack of disinterest in hearing about what you've got to do, in hearing about your day or feelings, unless it directly relates to them. So it really is about them. And what will happen usually if they are around you in the mornings, they're going to be constantly looking for attention. So the conversations are going to be around them, what they want. They will dominate conversations, leaving little room for discussion of what you want. So you are really hidden. You're not really seen. There's nothing that they want to know about what you've got going on or what you're feeling during the day. The focus and the attention is really just about them. And then we go on to the next bit throughout the day. Throughout the day, what is going on? They're controlling, behavior. So the narcissist might attempt to control aspects of your day by dictating what you have to do, what you should be saying, what you should be doing. Okay, and this is dictating how things should be done and criticizing if their expectations are not being met. They may even follow this up with frustration and anger if things don't go according to the way that they had envisioned or they have planned things to do. But most of all, they're going to feel that their authority is being challenged. So if that happens, you're going to have manipulative interactions with the narcissist. So they will, as we know, engage in manipulative tactics such as guilt tripping, gaslighting into getting what it is that they want. They're going to start playing the victim. So that you feel sorry for them, or that you then are manipulated into behaving a certain way. They might even twist facts and details to suit their narrative, basically so that you believe them, they get what it is that they want, and there we go. Everyone's a winner but you. And what happens is you are then often left questioning your perceptions. They're also going to be demanding attention. So they require continuous attention. They are going to want it like literally all the time when they are feeling neglected or overshadowed. Any focus on others, whether it's friends or family, might be met with jealousy or attempts to redirect attention back onto themselves. See, because really everything and everyone, it's all about them. And I feel like, you see, this is born from these unmet needs from childhood, where they either got a lot of attention or they got little amounts of attention. And it's just a way for them to be able to regain that control. The reason why they demand so much attention is because it's about them being able to control the narrative, being able to control what's going on in their environment, because they come or they have experienced a lack of control for what's going on for them. That's why they have been able to regulate themselves and understand that there are other people that are important. But you see, they are unable to self-soothe and self-regulate, which is why they behave in this way. Then what happens is, if they are demanding all of this attention, there's going to be a lack of empathy. They're not going to really understand you, how you're feeling, nor does it even cross their minds to find out why, to understand why. Like, even if you're discussing problems or a concern, you can't really do that because they don't really understand, or they don't really want to understand. And empathy isn't often something that is reflected or understood in conversations or interactions, because what they do is they bring all the attention and everything back onto themselves. So any focus or any emotional support or anything like that is always one-sided. It's always really just how you can help them and serve them. It's almost quite immature, quite childish. It's like they are demanding this attention because they need to feel that, they need to have that from you. The evening routine is going to be about reinforcing superiority. So this is about hijacking conversations. This is about literally just talking about themselves. This is about recounting their successes, how amazing they are, things that they have achieved during the day, who said what to who. They will probably criticize and belittle other people who didn't fit in to their agenda or their way that they wanted things done. You'll notice that narcissists like to put other people down. They're like real gossipers. And do we know what is true, what's not true? But they really, really love putting people down. They really love to belittle and laugh at others, mock other individuals. There's also going to be the aspect of the emotional roller coaster. Evenings are going to be unpredictable. Narcissists getting tired. A lot of energy has been spent during the day. And they're going to be trying to regulate their emotions, but they can't. There'll be sudden shifts from affection to coldness, depending on how much attention or praise they have received during the day. There's a sense of irritability, and any perceived threats. They will most probably use tactics like guilt or fear to discourage interactions with others. And this is all about isolation tactics. They'll attempt to isolate you from spending any time with others, or maybe talking on the phone to friends and family, going out to see people, because they want, especially if the narcissist is not going out. So they want you to spend that time and give them as much positive regard as you can, enough attention. And this is about framing others as negative influences to ensure that they remain the center of your world. Anything that comes out of line is going to lead to passive aggressive or outright confrontation from the narcissist if you don't do what they say. So this is really just an outline of a typical day with a narcissist. This is probably what will happen. So if you find yourself identifying with one or two or more of these, then it may well be that you are with someone who is narcissistic or has narcissistic traits or tendencies. So I'm going to discuss in this next part the coping strategies. And what I feel is really important for you is to set clear boundaries. Like, you have to do this. You have to establish and protect yourself. You have to be assertive to your needs and not a people pleaser, not just doing what it is that they want you to do. Because all of this is about manipulation, conformity. And is that really what your life has boiled down to? Is being able to conform? No. So this is about you being able to set a clear boundary and understand that this person isn't doing things for the better for you, but they want you just to conform. They want you to do what they want you to do. And if you don't, you'll be punished. But that's not what life is. That's not how a bond or an attachment works. You need to also start to limit engagement with the narcissist. Yes, that might look very differently for many of you, but you need to start limiting the amount of time that you spend with this person. You need to start to seek support if you do find that any of this resonates, because you could be emotionally abused. And in conclusion, a day with a narcissist is basically challenging and exhausting. The fact that you are still there, like, hats off to you. I know it's really difficult, but this is always the constant need for attention, control, and validation. But understanding these behavioral patterns will really help you to make the right decisions for you going forward. If you have liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. Please share this video to anyone who you feel might benefit from the information from here. But guys, I really hope this video has helped, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.